To submit a records request, you will need to log in to your APD Public Records Center account. If you have not yet created an account, click Create Account or look for the Create Account video tutorial on the APD Records webpage for assistance. If you do not wish to create an APD Public Records Center account, you may make a records request in person at APD headquarters during normal business hours. If you have an account in the APD Public Records Center, enter the email address and the password that you created for the account and click Submit. If you are not immediately directed to the Public Records Request portal, you can access it by clicking Home in the main menu and selecting Police Department Records Request. Before starting your request, please be aware that APD is required to redact personal information for victims, witnesses, and defendants involved in criminal proceedings and others to protect privacy. If you wish to waive this protection for yourself or for a person of whom you have custody, you will need to include a signed consent and authorization to release unredacted police reports form for each party. These forms are located on the APD Records webpage and must be completed separately and attached to your request. A red asterisk next to any field heading indicates the field is required to submit a request. Requests for documents and requests for other media must be made separately. This is due to the process involved with completing each type of request. Because the fees charged for requests are related to the amount of research and redaction required for each request, it is highly recommended that you provide as much information as possible about the incident for which the records are being requested to reduce research time. Always include your APD case number if there is one associated to your request. Fill out all fields on the form to the best of your ability and provide any additional information that you think might help with researching your request in the Describe Records Request field. When you tab away from this field, you may be presented with a related information pop-up. No action is required related to this section, but you may find the information there helpful. A partial list of fees may appear. For a complete list of fees, see the Frequently Asked Questions or FAQ section in the APD Public Records Center. When processing your request, if APD Records staff believe the request will incur fees over $40, you will be provided an estimate of charges via the APD Public Records Center for your approval before the request is completed. Most records will be provided via the APD Public Records Center following payment of any fees due. If you would like the records provided differently, you can select from the available options in the Preferred Method to Receive Records field. Please read the entire declaration before checking the Perjury Declaration box. This box must be checked to submit your records request. Attach any consent and authorization to release unredacted police report forms or other documents. Enter the code at the bottom of the screen to indicate you are a person and not a computer. Then click Submit. You will receive a reference number for the request and an email confirmation of receipt of the request. If you do not, the request may not have been successful. You can check on the progress of your request by logging into the APD Public Records Center anytime and selecting My Records Center from the menu. Please note, this system is for records requests only, and any other type of correspondence may be deleted.